For me to understand, and I have been working a lot on the issue of sustainable consumption and production, which I consider the basics for what we call green economy, circular economy, sustainable development. But if you want to implement it seriously, it has to be at city level. Even though I come from an intergovernmental organization, UNEP, where I have been in the UN for about 30 years, it's important that we understand that if we want to deliver sustainability, it is at local level, it's at city level. And that's where the citizens are. So I used to call the city the industry of the three quarters. That's why you see the three quarters here. It's an order of magnitude. Population, depending on the region, goes between 75 to 95%. In Latin America, it will reach urbanization 95%. Asia, not that level, but it will be growing. Resources, CO2 emission, waste, GDP, you can put all the parameters you want. You will reach at city level those emissions. So that's where we have to live, and that's where we can find the transformative ideas through proper innovation, because you have the critical mass and mix of people in order to move further on that. So climate change, when we are discussing at the governmental level, it's time that they understand that the drivers are at city level, and that's where we have to work. So mayors, head of municipalities can help government fulfill their global commitment if they effectively work together. Can we go to next, please? But in order to do so far, from our perspective, it's important to understand from a system perspective, what is the urban metabolism? What does it mean to be able to manage a city from a resource perspective if you want effectively to go to a low carbon climate resilient initiative? Where I close the city as an economist, we look at the different elements that you need to have in the city. And I hope mayors can really understand that. Very few mayors have a dashboard with this type of information. How much material do we need? Product, water, energy, food. You can expand it as much as you want. Link it to the standard of living on there, looking at your needs that will be growing by the time you grow on that. And then try to see how much you can have your urban mining, recycling to the maximum at city level, and then export the minimum. Avoid exporting waste and so on. So I put in an input, output, and when I call it at the beginning the industry of the three quarters, because I strongly believe that if you want to manage a city properly, it has to be like an industry, like a business. You care about your business, you care about your employees, you see where your incomes are coming, where your input, you look at your output and try to see how to manage it. We need to think at the city from this perspective in order to see how we can better manage resources. The next one is, I don't want to take too much time on that. So, insist a lot on this issue of systemic approach. We have to put the city, look at it as a system from its own component, but at the system within a region from where we get the resource, and then come down to the level where we are. If we lose the system approach perspective, we'll be missing certain elements, and then you wonder why this policy does not work, why this market instrument does not work, and so on. So take the time to look at it from a systemic perspective. And then you look at the gains you have from the efficient perspective, energy, the incentives you have to put for resource efficiency. You need the policy, you need the market instrument, the right incentive, but they have to be linked to what type of infrastructure are you having, and at the end of the day, the transport, mobility, food at the city level, and lifestyle. Each city is different from another one, but the principle to approach them are absolutely similar from one to another. Another slide, I think this is my last one, I finish with that. We are here to look also at the implementation of the SDGs. And this slide had been, we prepared it for the new urban agenda. It's basically looking at how we can really integrate the different SDGs. It's a big mistake, and many people are doing it, looking at SDGs in silo, separate. The whole principle of the 70s and 17 SDGs is they have to be interrelated and integrated. And this is just one way of looking at it. This is SDG 11, CT. Each one of the target is related to another target in the SDG 12 on SCP, and you can expand it. I can have it for the 17 one, and they just put here the most relevant one to the resources that you have. So if we want to really deal with the ones that we have on SDG 11, we need to understand what the others can bring in positive or negative, and be able to solve our goals together. This is extremely important. I think this was the last one, or another one missing. That's it. Thank you very much.